incredibly rich country materially, and we have talented people. Let them allow Nigeria to be organized.
Leaving the seat of power as a military head of state for a fourth time, former head of state Major General Muhammadu Buhari seeks to be Nigeria's president. The general is our guest on Politics Today tonight. Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us in the program. My guest tonight is in no small measure a heavyweight on the Nigerian political scene. Before we get talking with him, because I know all of you out there want to hear him speak on several issues. But before we get talking, let's take a quick ride into some of the week's top political stories. The picture of those who will lead the All Progressives Congress as governors in the next 4 years appears to be getting clearer, with the emergence of some governorship candidates across some of the states of the Federation. Starting from those seeking second term, Ibukunda Amosu gets a nod to return in Ogun State, while Abdul Fattah Ahmed from Kwara State and Abiola Ajimobi will seek a return in Oyo State. Ibrahim Gaidam in Yobe State, Umar Al-Makura of Nasarawa State. Well, the fresh entrants in the race this time around. First is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwa, who gets the ticket in Sokoto State, while a former Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nasser El-Rufai, won the primaries in Kaduna State. Others are Mr. Bakuku Peterson, a House of Reps representing Doni Opobo Nkov Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives for Rivers State. Ologun Otega Mao is the APC candidate in Delta State, while Chief Oke Ezea in Enugu and a former secretary to the Akwa Ibom State government, Mr. Umana is Akwa Ibom State APC governorship flag bearer. In Lagos, it was a real battle as the former Accountant General of the state, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, emerges the winner of the race with a total of 3,735 votes. This is what some of the other aspirants got in the race. Akinwumi, of course, 3,735. Obafemi Hamzat got 1,201. Ganiyu Solomon, 272 votes, while Adeyemi Kufuor, the Speaker of the House in Lagos, got 182 votes. Supo Shasore, a former Attorney General of the state, got 121 votes. And away from that, some governors of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, visited a former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo seeking his support for President Goodluck Jonathan. The governors acknowledged that the current political insecurity and also the economic atmosphere in Nigeria could not be separated from the issues that would determine the outcome of the 2015 general elections. It was largely a consultation and war-mending meeting in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, as the 5 PDP governors led by the governor of Akwa Ibom, Goswe Akpabio, and Babangida Aliyu of Niger State visited the former president to discuss issues that believe may affect the party's quest to retain the seat at the center. Discussing with the governors, the former president insisted that national interests must be put before individual goals in order to move the country forward. However, that meeting seems not to have gone down well with one of the colleagues of these visitors, the governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Abele Fayose. The governor has called for the immediate suspension of the former president Olusegun Obasanjo from the party for disrespecting the office of Mr. President Goodluck Jonathan. That's according to Mr. Fayose, because of what he regards as his anti-party activities. The special assistant to the governor on public communications and new media, Lewa Layinka, who spoke on behalf of the governor, condemned the visit of the 5 PDP governors to the former president in his country home in Ogun State. Mr. Fayose urged the party to set a panel to probe the former president Olusegun Obasanjo for what he referred to as anti-party activities. Well, those are some of the top political stories of the week. We'll take a moment on politics today, and when we return, our guest on the program is a former head of state and a presidential aspirant of the APC. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thank you for joining us on Politics Today. Well, to our main focus for the day, opposition in Nigeria's politics may not have gotten any vibrant, at least since the start of this dispensation, that is from 1999 to date. This time around, the race for the #1 seat in the country has gotten rather hotter, perhaps more than ever before. One man that has been consistent in seeking to occupy that exalted seat is the former head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari. General Buhari has sought for the exalted position since 2003. Some refer to him as a disciplined leader and an elder statesman. His time as a military head of state may not be easily forgotten by those who were on queues in banks and at bus stops, as you must be orderly, and a popular war against indiscipline were some of the policies that one can easily point out. General Muhammadu Buhari today is one of the 5 aspirants of the All Progressives Congress APC, and he joins me on Politics Today. Thank you for joining us, General.
Thank you very much.
I must ask you, tonight you are on Politics Today, and a lot of Nigerians are looking at you and they see someone who's run 2003, 2007, 2011, and now 2015. You want to run for president. Why?
Well, this is we thank to the Nigerian Constitution. The Nigerian Constitution says you cannot vote, neither can we vote for, before you reach the age of 18. From the age of 18 upwards, Nigerian can seek to be nominated from councillorship to the presidency, and there was no age limit. And I felt that with my experience, I still think I have something to offer to this country, especially at this particular time.
Interesting. I must say that you look graceful. You're 71.
Yes.
Interesting. What's the secret of you looking this young?
Well, I think, personally, I think the military training. You have to maintain yourself fit, and having been there for more than 22 years, I think is a habit that has been inculcated in one that is not easily abandoned. So I try to keep myself fit.
Interesting. And this time around, you were running, and people were thinking that the signs of times is the coming of young people into the leadership atmosphere and in politics. Do you think that you're not too old?
No, I don't think I am. And to be fair to the system, I say nobody is blocked, nobody is soft. And up to the people to make up their mind to go through the processes, and then in the end, what the people want is what should happen. And with that in place, I don't think there should be any reason to get obsessed with the age of aspirants.
And you think that you have something different that you're bringing to the table with your experience? The last time you were president, you head of state, that's about 3 decades ago. Mm-hmm. So some people will be asking, is there something the general left at the first #1 position that he wants to go and pick up?
When we look at the condition of the country, then and now, if we reflect very seriously from 1999 to date, we will find out perhaps there are cause for people who feel that the country can be better run to come out and seek to do so. What position were we in 1999? Economically and security-wise. And what is our position now? And how much have we earned in between? What happened to our infrastructure? What happened to power? What happened to the roads? What happened to Nigerian railways? What happened to Nigerian shipping line? What happened to Nigerian airways? And look at all that we have earned, and the standard of education and health care. So I think there is a lot that can be done.
You think things have gone really bad since the last time?
There have been the type of unemployment and so on. I will give you an example with one industry I know, because I'm associated with the textiles. The Nigerian textiles, at the time the PDP took the affairs of this country, was employing at least 320,000 people between Ikeja, Aba, Kaduna, and Kano. I believe they are employing less than 30,000 now. A serious government will be very, very upset if in one industry alone 300,000 people are out of job. And we believe behind every Nigerian worker there is about 4 people behind him. That's only one industry.
Interesting.
So this question of unemployment, especially of able-bodied, I think is a very, very serious security issue, additional to what we are facing now.
To the issue of your ambition, you said in 2011 that you will not be running for the presidential seat anymore. And this is the statement attributed to you, and I quote, this campaign, that time you were at the campaign, you said, this campaign is the third and last one for me. Since after it, I will not present myself again for election into the office of the president. Are you going back on that word that you said that time?
Yes.
Why?
Was a reason. My supporters, and there was a time I mentioned people that came from states by name. They came in groups. My party then, they said they need me to continue.
Against your personal conviction?
Against my personal wish, let me put it that way. Because to them the important thing is that I never said I will leave partisan politics. They said, well, once I'm in partisan politics, then I have to participate in looking for the highest office in the country. And since I remain in the partisan politics, I have to give in to what my supporters want.